Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Wichita Wind Surge and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Drew Rasmussen gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Play ball. He's out. 3. You're out.
Now at the plate, Bobby Davidson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, number 23.
And the pitch.
Ball 1.
And that misses, ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one in this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. It's been a 4 for 12 effort in the series for him coming in.
Gamble.
Pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
All right, come on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
1 down, 1 down.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Brinson will wait on it.
I got it.
And there's the second out of the inning. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Ryan Healy.
Now the pitch.
Hey! 2 outs here. 2 outs. Oh, he's at 1 now.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. The pitcher, Blondie Yellowhorse, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Here you go now. Come on now. 1 time.
From the stretch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And he's safe. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, Charlie Birch. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Charlie Birch.
Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Hey, let it rip.
Now
One time.
batting, the first baseman, Jose.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Digging in, Manny Benitez, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Into the box now, Brandon Drury. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. He's set. The 0-1. Popped him up. Arcia has a play. And the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On now to the bottom of the second. The Wind Surge lead it 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Orlando Arcia.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Hey, we got no one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he fouls this one off. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Into the box, C.J. Hinojosa, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, let's go right here.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Batting six, the catcher, Chadwick Trump.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right here.
At the plate, Chadwick Trump. Yellow Horse isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
1-1. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball in.
Hinojosa stands at first with one out.
Ball, ball,
Popped
ball.
up.
You.
Ball.
Yellow Horse with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are two down. In now, Yoangel Segovia. He drove in two of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday.
Yoangel Segovia.
First pitch on its way. And that's dead center for strike one.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Make your pitch here.
That's popped up. Here comes the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 2 full. Wichita's out in front, 3-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Ryan Bolt.
Antonio, the center fielder, Ryan Bolt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 2. Bolt, a Minnesota-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ryan Bolt is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Stepping in now, Drew Rasmussen. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. One out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Fouled away. The next 0-2.
Easy out, plays it first.
Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, eat it. Cut it right there.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, no runner, eat it.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box now, Ben Gamble. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Roll it up.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Batting, first baseman, Ryan.
At the plate now, Ryan Healy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Mahan shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Arcia.
2 down, 2 down.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
0-1's the count.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Yellow Horse moving to his left. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 3 innings complete. The Wind Surge lead it 3-1.
Let's play ball.
Digging in now, Blondie Yellow Horse. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Reined in.
Move it, move it, move it, move it.
And that's the second out.
Play ball.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, C.J. Hinojosa.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that's in there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
Come on, guys.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson, and that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Chadwick Tromp. He topped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
All right, come on.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Hey, one away, one away.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Runner, cut hold, cut hold.
The right fielder.
So now to the plate, Yoangel Segovia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And no one will track it down.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
One down.
Full count. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Now batting.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in the outfielder, Ryan Bolt. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Now batting, the pitcher, Drew Rasmussen.
Into the box, Drew Rasmussen, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip.
Hey, we got one out here.
Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. Ready for another shot now, Bobby Davidson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Ben Gamble. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ready with the 0-1.
Inside ball. Here we go.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Here's the 2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run scores. Throw to second, and he's out. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. San Antonio's out in front, 4-3.
Ball 4, take your base. Out. 3. He's out. Ball 4, take your base. Out. You're out. 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 He's out. Out. That's ball 4. That hit him. First base. 3. 3. You're out. Ball 4, take your base. Out. Out. He's out. 3. You're out. 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 Ball 4, take your base. Out. You're out. He's out. 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 3. You're out. He's out. 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 That's ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when your 1 hit of the game is a home run, and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Mike Morin gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Mission, 7 runs to 11 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. For the win third, 6 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.